Pelosi has some scratching their heads, especially Republicans, after hearing this.
The president has always been very respectful of the views of the Republicans in the Congress, their leadership and their membership. He has always tried to accommodate him. This idea that but for that we would have gotten all these other things done is just really not reality.
How about you? Karl Rove, former senior advisor, deputy chief of staff to President George Bush, and now a Fox News contributor, among many other things, including Crossroads America, America Crossroads. It is
American Crossroads.
Got it. Thank you. Well, you just spring forward, you know. So
exactly.
Trying to keep up. He has always tried to accommodate them.
What alternative universe is she living in? Look, he has not respected the Republicans from day one. When he came into office, Republicans came down from the House to make recommendations about changes in the stimulus bill, and he dismissed Eric Cantor, the Republican majority leader, cut him off by saying, "I won." This is a guy who invited the Republicans down in February of 2009 and said, "I want to work with you on health care reform," and then didn't have another single meeting with them for 51 weeks until he drew him over to the Blair House in front of the television cameras and tried to bludgeon and embarrass them into voting for a bill. This is a man who not only questions their policies, he questions their motivations. He had a speech on the budget at a university in Washington, which invited Paul Ryan, the House Republican Budget Committee chairman, to sit in the front row, and then denounced his budget proposal as un-American. When Republicans started raising soft money, like for American Crossroads, he called it a threat to democracy. And Thursday and Wednesday night, he's hosting Organizing for Action, the old Obama campaign, for at $500,000 a person soft money event, and suddenly it's no longer a threat to democracy.
Then why would she talk that way?
Because look, this is a woman who once said famously, "We got to pass the health care bill so we know what's in it." She lives in a different place, and I think she probably just came up with this thinking that she could somehow, by saying it, get away with it. But everybody in America knows this president has been intensely partisan, incredibly dismissive of his opposition, and using not only rhetoric that attacks their policies, but continually questions their motivations. Here, look, this week, here are two memos out from the Organizing for Action, from Jim Messina and from John Carson, questioning the motivations of the Republicans in Congress. They want to do what they do on the on the sequester because they want to protect tax breaks for people who've got corporate jets. No, that's not simply not true.
But she just said he's always been respectful of the views of Republicans.
Well, she's
always wealthy, fair share, millionaires, billionaires. You're paying less than your secretary. Paul Ryan, your views, your ideas are all wrong.
Yeah, no, look, there's a difference. It's fine for a president to say, "I disagree with their policies." The thing this man does, though, is he questions their motivations. He constructs straw arguments about what he claims they're for, and then demolishes them. This man has been incredibly disrespectful of the process.
But there was an outreach last week, Karl. Can Republicans trust the president?
At the same time they're having the outreach, they're sending out this to their saying, "Please call your Republican member of Congress," because he wants to throw people, he wants to throw seniors off of their health care, and they want to take kids out of Head Start. We'll be spending, after the sequester, more money on each of those programs this year than we did last year, and yet the president still continues to do this kind of stuff.
But you can't take a tour of the White House. Speaker Boehner.